Okay, all that's left to do is light it. And I seem to have misplaced. Give me 1 second, I have to get something to light the candle. Okay, I have got matches, and I'm also going to use Clary Sage lip balm not long ago. And we are ready to begin. I'm just going to set this off to the side here. I'm not really sure which side to set it off to. I want you to be able to see it if you'd like. There we go, that looks good. But it's out of the way enough. Okay. Just move some stones around here a little bit. Okay, let's begin today's reading. So again, I'm going to pull some cards here. I also thought it would be fun to try something new. So inside this little pouch I have some stickers, and I'm going to pull some stickers a little bit later. Let's open this box first. The art on these is gorgeous, and this beautiful gold on the back. Let's give it a couple shuffles. This is feeling much better, and we have the world at the back of the deck now. I'll take that as a good sign. So I'm going to ask Aphrodite what she would like to tell us today about reset. And this deck doesn't seem to want to spread out, so I will do another kind of shuffle. Okay, so we have two major arcana attachment. Ending to attachment. There's an ending of attachment to illusions or overwhelming choices in front of you. I'm going to go ahead and pull some of our stickers and see if we can get some more information. So I'm seeing a bit clearer now. I pulled escape, that first one. This is kind of interesting. I've never done this before, so bear with me. I'm trying something new. So for this first card here, I pulled this escape, this little fire. So it's almost as if there was a kind of I'm hearing escapism. So using things to escape, whether that be maybe drugs or alcohol or food or maybe video games or love, right? Anything that could be used as an escape. There is a kind of reset happening here. For the devil card, I pulled this sunflower. It says, in a field of roses, she is a sunflower. So it's almost as if these kind of things that maybe you used to be attached to, you're no longer attached to them in the way that other people are attached to them. And you could be using them in a different way. Right? So rather than using these things as an escape, you're using them as a way to anchor or ground yourself, right? There's an ending to the way that you used to do things. So for the death card, I actually pulled this clam, which when I put this in the bag here, it made me think of Aphrodite. So this is, I guess, confirmation. Right, the devil and the death card don't need to be frightening cards. I think in this particular message, they are here to reassure you that the way that you used to live before is changing. Right? You no longer need to be afraid of being swept away. And this torch here is really drawing my attention. This fire. And there seems to be some other fire symbolism here. It's like fire is kind of regenerative, right? This flame is not the same flame as it was when I first lit it. It's been changing this entire time. And I think that's also what's occurring within you at this time too. You're at a point of change. Reset, starting at 0. But you're never really starting over, you're starting wiser. So each time you feel like you mess up, you this pearl, a clam creates a pearl with a lot of agitation, right? A little piece of sand gets stuck in its tongue, and it just keeps rolling it around and rolling it around. Maybe it's painful, and maybe it's uncomfortable, and it just wants it to go away, right? It's annoying, it's a nuisance. But eventually that annoying and nuisance turns this grain of sand into a beautiful, valuable piece of art, right? Pearls get turned into jewelry. It's almost like it's a miracle, too. And that reminds me of, like, when coal and diamonds, it gets turned into diamonds under a lot of pressure. Diamonds are just old, dead plant material that's been under a lot of pressure. So through this discomfort, or maybe this cycle, I'm seeing cycles now. You are in a kind of cycle, an emotional cycle. And you are now getting out of that emotional cycle. You're no longer stuck in this loop. I'm hearing with this zero, this restart, and there's a wave in the pictures, like this ebb and flow. It's like maybe you went back and you did the thing that you were attached to before. But this time it was different. Because you realized that that's not how you want to live your life, right? Or your mindset about it has changed. We have this scythe here. So something has been cut away and transformed for you. This is really beautiful. I'm picking up some Hecate vibes along here with the scythe and the fire, and Hecate and Aphrodite are very close. So you could be someone who works with either goddess, or maybe you've never heard of them before, but you're interested, in which I would encourage you to do some research. Hecate is kind of this guiding light, which is what makes me think of the torch here. And she helps guide people out of the darkness. I saw a lot of people in the comments of another YouTube video that I was watching say that she helped them to get out of really bad addictions, right? So there's this kind of balance between Hecate and Aphrodite, where Hecate helps you do this deep, deep work, and then Aphrodite comes along and she helps you learn how to play again, right? So life doesn't always have to be so serious. You can be a sunflower among roses. If a rose is sort of this perfect, preppy little flower, and a sunflower is more playful, right? It's like you're the odd one out. But that's not a bad thing, right? You can be unique to who you are. I'm gonna pull one more of this. Actually, I'm gonna pull some Whispering Woods to end out this reading, because I really love these cards. These are one of my favorite little cards to end readings with. I can't make this up. Transform. You are in the process of a transformation. You're being transformed right now. As you're watching this, you're probably at, what is that? Ground zero. When a building topples over, they call that ground zero. because then there's space to build on top of it. So we're at ground zero, transforming and adventure, live wild and free. Take a chance. Risk is something that has come up a lot in some previous readings if you'd like to go check any of those out. Take a chance on something new. Do something you've never done before. I usually dress in like black, not recently, but in my past I would dress a lot in black and kind of gothic style, but I've been exploring different kind of styles, and look how cute these little toast berries are. Like, that's so cute. I'm trying to get in touch more with my girly side, I guess, so Aphrodite's been kind of helping me with that. But I'm exploring this new side of myself, so maybe you will surprise yourself by doing something you've never done before. Stand out, let yourself stand out in the crowd. You can still kind of partake in these things that other people do, so like I work with Hecate, but I don't look like I work with Hecate. And that's okay. You don't have to look like how everybody looks when they do something, right? Do something that makes you feel good about you, makes you feel unique. I'm being called to pull this, the Page of Cups, right? There's this new adventure waiting for you, and I think it's gonna be really exciting and give you lots of surprise. It's gonna surprise you. You're doing an amazing job. I love you so much. If this resonated with you, you can give it a like. You can subscribe for more. This is a little bonus reading. I usually read on Mondays, and then they post Tuesday, Thursday, but I'm not sure when I will post this, but it's really just for play. Learn how to play. It's okay. Light. Look to the space between the trees for answers. Balance your shadow and light, my friends. I love you so much.